Hey folks, how's it going? We're checking out more of the thick of it. Hopefully you guys had a fantastic day. Alright man, so the last episode we got to kind of see what the core crew is like now that they replaced the other guy. I don't know all the names yet. Of course, that's how it goes when we're getting this new show. It takes them a little bit to learn all the names, but they replaced the first guy with another guy who's a bit of a dink. And we see that the lady is the voice of reason. She wants to follow protocol and they don't listen to her. And the younger guy is just trying to make a name for herself, so he's going along with whatever they say. Even though he's the one who came up with the whole plan with making the meeting so boring that they just don't even air it. I don't know if that was his ultimate goal though. That's just kind of what happened. But pretend like everything was the status quo, that everything was going normal, and they don't really come up with like cases, so they don't want to record anything or show up for anything unless it's drama or like some type of controversy. So they just kind of got them out there so they can let them know that they're doing everything they're supposed to do as public servants or whatever. But at the end of the day, they end up having to go back with the route, the whole, I forgot what the thing was, like something crime busters or something, or pension busters, I think is what he called it. Then you forgot the name anyway. So yeah, these are gonna be a bunch of goofballs trying to get things together. And yeah, I enjoyed the first episode. I really enjoyed it. I thought it was really, really fun. Oh boy, it's really intense. I don't know his name yet either. I remember it at the end of the episode, but now I can't remember it now, but he was really, really intense. The dude just always seems like there could be a butt whooping right around the corner when he's like speaking. He just makes everything seem very uncomfortable and you feel like you're on edge the entire time. But yeah, let's just go ahead and jump into this episode. We'll talk about it more at the end, man.
Monkey glands. I mean, she was mad. I mean, mad people have different
And
views.
she lived above the shop, of course.
Did she really?
So, she didn't have to commute. God, I mean, London is so big. Can't we devolve some of it? So if I could get just one decent night's shut-eye in the flat, I'd be
You
able
do
to
yourself a
cope.
favour, stay over in the flat.
I can't break my promise to Kate.
I mean, do you actually get to see the children?
Glenn, I don't have time for that. All I do, I work, I eat, I shower. That's it. Occasionally, I take a dump, just as a sort of treat.
As a
That
treat.
really is my treat. That's what it's come to. Yeah. I sit there, and I think, no, I'm not going to read the New Statesman. This time is just for me. This is quality time, just for me. Is that normal?
It's bad.
So at least I've made something.
Morning.
Morning.
We've got quite a
Most
lot
people
to
do
get
that
through.
at work.
Yes, I have cancelled that press interview for BBC
Just to get an
Norfolk
extra
this
break.
afternoon. Well, it was going to clash with the 2-minute silence sign.
Oh, good call.
Yeah, if you're, not remembering the dead, you're talking about benefit fraud in Kings, then you're going to look a bit of a dick.
Actually,
Ollie, could you get me another cup of coffee?
do you remember I told you about Waitrose when I was head of press?
Yes.
Do you remember that? I mean, it was 2-minute silence, perfectly ordinary Sunday, and
Yep.
somebody said something on the tannoy about a spillage alert. The tabloids were like rats up a drain pipe
Were they?
on Monday morning. Can you just, it's the Times, could you
I
just
don't
have
want
a
to listen
quick
at all.
look at that?
Is it about me?
Why don't you have a read of it first?
I find this job quite exciting enough without having to inject artificial elements of suspense. You're cock teasing, Terry. Just tell me what it is.
Hello, Malcolm.
No, I'm not. Just joshing.
No, it sounds like you're taking the piss.
It's just good-natured joshing. There's nothing to worry about.
Two of you just
my hand is
shut
in the air.
up.
I am being good-natured.
Shut up for a minute, please. Where else can we go? The pollution, the environment, Litter.
Litter.
dog shit.
Aiming high.
We aimed high, now we're at dog shit.
So what you're looking for...
Okay, this is what we're doing. I'm putting it about through a number of cronies.
Morning, Malcolm.
The Hewitt's piece was a packet of bollocks. He did it as a favour to Cliff.
Cliff being...
Cliff
Lawton.
Lawton. Oh, right.
Hugh's predecessor. He and Hewitt are as tight as arse cheeks.
Are they now?
Oh, well, fuck knows, but that's what we're saying, okay? It's personal. It's backslapping. It's borderline homoerotic. And you are the innocent victim of a nasty media stitch-up.
Okay, right.
Right, I'm fixing you up with a Me and My Media piece with your ex, Angela Heaney. But it is a perfect opportunity to show just how clued up you are, actually. Hughie Abbott, the in-touch guy. You're on the
Yeah.
ball. You know the price of a pint of milk. You love HBO imports, VH1, Pixar, you dig the streets.
Yeah, no, they're all great.
You've got absolutely no fucking idea what I'm talking about here.
Yeah,
At
yeah, I
all.
do.
Which one's that one?
If we are going to spend taxpayers' money putting violent thugs into productions of the fucking Cherry Orchard, we're going to get crucified, and rightly so.
Hang on a second. Terry, which was Apples? I mean, was it
Yeah.
Ollie Apples or was Glenn Apples? She's
Just left.
Let's throw this to a focus group. Why don't we throw this to a focus group? I can run a focus group.
Yeah, whatever. Yes.
So, This is where you've been having these secret meetings, is it?
Yeah. No.
Well,
I cannot keep abreast of all this. Can you précis some of it for me?
yeah, sure.
Well, I'll take a précis of the transcripts and a précis of the press packs. Could you précis this for me, the Zeitgeist tape?
Check this out. Check this out. What? This is a tape of this morning's focus group. This is Mary. She is a focus group legend, right?
Mary?
Mary, she's called. Everything that she said in the last 12 months in every focus group she's been in has chimed exactly with the core voter. And she loved my Arts for Hearts and Minds policy.
Did she now?
Yes,
Arts
she did
for
now.
Hearts and Minds.
Arts for Hearts and Minds, that's what we're calling it. And she said, Glenn, that it chimed brilliantly with stay-at-home mums like her.
She's really core Middle England, is she?
Totally core Middle England.
Can we get her in for a sort of one-to-one?
What,
Why
we're
not?
going to
Yeah, absolutely. I can go on
praise
stage.
the focus group?
Well, just make it a bit more, focused.
Well, everybody else basically agrees with what she says. She's got everything.
Very good way to work. I like this. This is, just cut out all the extraneous stuff. Just the facts, ma'am. It's just the protein. Atkins government.
Okay.
This
okay.
dude.
Guys, join us.
Look at this guy. That's
Hello.
fine.
Mr. Hubert, this is Mary, and this is Glenn Cullen, and this is Mary, our focus group star. Right.
Great to meet you.
Thank
Showing
you.
you on the video.
I keep getting asked back.
Well, you are one of the most sort of articulate of our focus groupies. No,
That's not groupie.
No.
Groupies with two E's.
Yes.
Oh, you're very kind, thanks.
All right. Well, listen. Just to push
But
on.
I was thinking that if I am, representative of the public at large, you're going to listen to what I say.
Yeah.
If
You're
that's
every
all-
woman.
It's all in me.
Yes. Yeah. Something like that. It's a song. Hugh.
What do you mean?
Well, I mean, there's no clearer way of saying it. She's an actress.
Are you sure? I've just seen her. She's in the fucking bill.
Oh, Jesus. Look, this doesn't necessarily have to be a total fucking disaster.
Well, I think it does, because it means she wasn't for real. She's not really a stay-at-home Middle England housewife. She's just playing a part. So what she said wasn't,
Yes.
Yeah.
I do know.
What, who said what wasn't what?
We're organising focus groups to listen to the opinions of ordinary people. Except they're not ordinary people. They're fucking actors, so they're not technically people at all.
Let me get back to you.
Your
That's messed up.
legend is a fucking actress.
Well, because the focus group companies do it all the time. If they can't cobble together, the right cross-section, they call the casting agents.
Dial an opinion, is it? Send me 3 liberals, 2 fucking mavericks, and a racist. Brilliant. Oh, brilliant.
It's based the whole thing on her. Just her. Her alone.
Don't you see?
What if you
didn't you
told
run it
us?
past me for once?
Oh, shit. Shit.
You didn't. Nothing.
How are you gonna dig out of this? Play this else, man.
I recognised her, she was in Midsummer Murders. I saw her in Midsummer.
Tell me what you
I thought she might have had a twin or something.
No.
You said she
Yes.
come out of the cupboard, Hugh.
No.
Maddie, how we try to fix your own mistakes,
You
dude?
know Hugh, you've met Glenn before.
Yeah.
This is
Hello.
Malcolm Tucker,
Yeah.
he's the Director of Communications. He's
Take a seat,
have a
Mary.
seat.
So
Andy, they're actually gonna try to
We
sit down
are
and talk to her. It's like
so
a big worse.
grateful for you coming in at this ungodly hour.
Is there a problem?
So there's a problem. You flapping your trap.
The issue is the issue of you being an actress.
Right. I actually prefer actor.
I'm sorry, brilliant, sexist.
Yeah,
sorry.
slightly. Yeah.
Essentially, what you told us, that was fundamentally honest. It was the truth. It was honestly,
Yeah.
genuinely what
Yeah.
you thought, wasn't it? Genuinely your thoughts, weren't
Well,
they?
yeah, I haven't got 2 children, but apart from that, it was essentially.
Yes, of course. I mean,
You
most of
invented the
this-
kids?
To protect you.
I
You made up small children?
I know small children.
That's sick.
Oh,
I
come on,
know
dude.
small
Jesus
children. I was
Christ,
just being representative.
You invented children, Mary, small children that don't exist.
I was giving you what you wanted.
And so eventually you lose track of what you're saying and the lies compound themselves and you end up all over the place like a crazy woman's shit. And that's the problem that we're now trying to deal
What
with.
we've done is we've given the story. We've given this story to a tame journalist, one who's more, likely to be sympathetic.
You just want to think
We are
about
trying
what
to
is
help
going to
you,
happen
because
tomorrow.
you are going to find the press all over you.
In a good way.
No, not in a good way at
You know
all.
that
I
film
can tell you-
Notting Hill? Have you seen that?
She's probably fucking in it.
You know that bit where the guy opens the door and there's
Yeah.
like
What is this?
there's like millions of journalists and hacks and photographers and all flashbulbs are going off. But 4 hours time, that's going to be you, darling. They're going to be all over you like fucking cockroaches.
It's okay. It's okay.
No. It's not okay. It's not going to be okay, and I'll tell you why. Because you're fair game. So I hope your knickers are clean. Because every seat-sniffing
dude.
little shitbag that's ever filed a byline is going to be questioning you. Because now it's in the fucking public interest, isn't it? And they're going to hit you with any shit they can find, and you're going to be spread out there in front of them like a trollop in the stocks.
Oh no.
We've done something.
Still don't really understand
help
what's
you.
going
What
on.
we've done.
We can hold those dogs back, right?
This is going
We can
in.
get you a nice journalist, yeah?
Yes.
We can get you to a nice young journalist, Angela Heaney, and maybe you, I mean, I don't know what shit that he made you sign, but whatever it was bullshit. Maybe if you just say that, you know, you were misquoted, and also that Simon Hewitt's a prick, right? If you just said that.
Who?
Yeah, you, the journalist that you told your story to.
I didn't talk to any journalists.
You spoke to Simon Hewitt. You fucking
No,
spoke to
I-
Simon
The
Hewitt.
pretense.
He's a fat guy with a tiny little dick the size of a bookie's biro. You fucking spoke to him.
I
You
really
spoke-
think I'd like to
you
go
spoke-
now.
You did speak to Simon Hewitt, yes or
No,
no?
I don't even know him.
Did you didn't speak to me, did you?
She didn't fucking
didn't
speak
speak
to
to
him.
me.
I don't know anyone
fuck.
called Simon.
So they had two actors.
Hewitt. Simon
Hewitt. Yeah.
You didn't.
She doesn't even know. Malcolm. Fuck's sake.
What's the matter with him?
Ollie.
Sorry for anything I said that
I
might have
will.
upset
Do
you.
you want to
Sorry,
Mary,
darling.
if you come with me,
Sorry,
I'll-
that's just been a cross lines, darling.
Yeah.
Sorry about
I'll
that.
be a
You leave me
car,
alone.
I'll
Jesus.
get whatever you need.
Well,
Scared that lady for nothing.
Sake!
She didn't even know.
Fucking.
that didn't really work, did it?
No, went in on that lady for
Can I
nothing.
just get this straight, just for my own sanity?
Listen, if we get on the phone,
She
can we
hasn't
pull the
actually
front
spoken
page?
to- no.
You mean
too late.
Heaney's piece is going to go ahead anyway now?
Of course it's gonna fucking go ahead. I mean, I'm good, but I can't fucking hold back the tide, can I? Oh, that's it.
How do you know about
that's it.
everything
I'm
then?
good, babe.
Kind of ironic.
You're
really,
fucking
in
on
such
your
a-
own.
Because she
Damn.
hasn't actually spoken to Hewitt, and we've, of our own volition, voluntarily released the story to the press unnecessarily. Damn.
Yeah.
It's like evil Scottish.
But the guy knew. He said he knew about the focus
They
group
were
and
trying
stuff.
to tell me what to say to the papers. He was ordering me.
No, he wasn't ordering
Yeah, because that's quite a big story in itself, isn't it? Bringing me here in the middle of the night, dragging me out of bed, and then telling me what to say. I think some papers might be interested in that, Ollie.
Yeah.
Look, this department's got a lot of initiatives coming up. We've
Right,
got a lot of
right.
things
Has
that
it
we're gonna
really?
do. Yeah.
Has it really?
Yeah. And we're going to need, like, you know, the face of urban renewal for the thing. We're going to have a whole campaign. There's going to be stuff. There's going to be pans. There's going to be, you know, it's going to be face probably won't fit on.
Yeah.
We've got all that.
You are trying to
Coming up.
bribe me with a stationary photo shoot.
No, this is happening. No, not bribe. No, I mean, I'm not. That was just small talk. You understand that was small talk, right? I was just chatting. Small chat.
God
Can
bless
you
him.
wake me in a couple of hours? There's no time to go home. I'll pass myself coming back in.
I'll ring Catherine and say you won't be home.
Hi. How'd you get on?
Lady.
Happiness?
Go away, Terry.
Right.
Clear up a few biscuits whilst I'm at it.
Kate, just leaving a message for you. I know you're asleep by now. From Hugh. Love to the kids. See Alicia in the morning. And big kiss. And sorry about the bedtime story. Lots of love via Glenn. And nighty night.
God bless him. They escalated that and made it so much worse. And I think he's gonna think it's gonna be a good idea when he said, "I'm good with people. Let's bring her in and talk to her." I thought Malcolm was gonna stop that right away because I thought he was gonna see like, all right, it's gonna make things worse. We don't need to do that. But yeah, she brought her in, and he was going in worse than any of them. It scared this lady into it. Yeah, that went terrible. That was awful. And the dude didn't even know. But how did he even find out about the leak then? Like, how did it get leaked out to him? Because he said that on the phone that he can't get anything done without a focus group. So how did he even find out about the focus group? Unless he has a connection with the focus group company. Maybe that's how he found out. I don't know. Maybe I missed something, but it's crazy. The dude found out that lady wasn't even an actor. and maybe somebody else, maybe there's another actor, maybe there's a mole somewhere that's leaking the information out. Now, like she said, that's a big story, and she's probably gonna go out and say something because somebody probably pay her for that story. They scared the crap out of that lady. They kind of, I guess they kind of deserve for that to happen because they scared the crap out of that lady. So she'd be sprawled out. What do you say, spread eagle like a hooker or whatever? But yeah, that dude went in. That was cold blooded. That was bogus. I thought he was gonna try to get Terry fired because she stays within a box and tries to check that box. And then when she called and said, "Don't lose sleep over it," when he only had 3 hours sleep to go, he's like, he get irritated. Are they gonna try to fire this lady? She seems to be the only one that has like a clear head for like the process of how things need to be done. And I get that she won't think outside the box, but they think too far outside the box when they screw themselves up too much, man. Malcolm's a bit chaotic, but at least he's entertaining. But these guys, they screw up stuff a bit too much. At least she tries to follow protocol and tries to figure things out. You can't have everybody trying to think outside the box. How would you ever get anything done? I mean, look out with the focus group thing. It was like I guess a good idea to try to figure some ideas out, but then there's an actor in that, and then they still were safe even with the actor, but then he wanted to talk to him one-on-one because he wanted to narrow everything down to like the simplest, like whittle everything down to like the simplest process. Like he wanted everything to be so what he called the Atkins, just the protein Atkins diet of government. The dude just silly. He couldn't even finish watching that tape to get all the bits and pieces of pop culture. You know, that's just a all-around nightmare, and they definitely struggled with this entire process and didn't get anything accomplished with the new thing they're trying to get done with this the arts program and stuff. Maybe the guy was right. Maybe people wanted to see they didn't want to put money towards kids who are doing rough stuff in the streets. I don't know if there's a lot of sentiment towards that. I don't know if there's a lot of people who want to see that happen because that you don't really see payoff instantly for programs and stuff like that. People usually want to see something when it comes to tax money. They want to see it kind of happen fast. At least in my experience here, I don't see too many people getting super excited about stuff like that. Maybe I guess more on the Democratic with Democrats, not so much for Republicans. And I guess that's really speaking on a broad scope, but that's kind of how it goes. I don't think too many people will vote on like a program that does stuff like that when it comes to like trying to use arts and stuff like that to get, like, for lack of a better term, like hoodlums or kids that were just disenfranchised and all that kind of stuff off the streets, and hoping that program will help turn their life around and give them activities and stuff to do when somebody was a victim of these kids. Where they were like robbed by them, or their house was shot up by them, or their kids are being abused by those kids. They want something that's gonna get results fast. And if somebody came up with a plan, like he was saying, like you'd take money, like the carrot down the line, saying you won't be a part of any of these programs if you have a record or what have you. Some people prefer that. I guess showing that you could give them the stick first and then offer the carrot. Can't remember exactly what he said. But punish them more, don't kind of reward them for their bad behavior and hope they turn out better. And I can see people going for that program more. I guess it depends on what side of the aisle you vote for. There's a lot of people who've been victims of that type of stuff, and I can see what side a decent amount of people will vote on, because those results, you'll see those results instantly. I don't know necessarily if, like you say, you taking those things away from kids, how that'll turn out. But if you want to invest money, say for example, and just being in schools like that growing up, you saw results pretty fast when it came to putting metal detectors in schools and putting actual cops and stuff in schools and having cops outside the school. You saw like a decrease in how often fights and stuff broke out. So there was you can see the results pretty fast with things like that, as opposed to like hoping there's a program that'll turn the kids around. People wanted to see the money invested in something that's going to help out instantly, and then you can focus on bringing these programs that'll help things down the line. So yeah, I can see a lot of people kind of like turning their bed, saying like, no, I don't want that. Yeah. So like I say, I guess it's a bit more nuanced, and I was kind of talking on more of a broader scale. I see why old boy is frustrated. I think he says his mom or his nan was like robbed and stuff by some punk kid, tattooed neck kid or whatever. But yeah. I can definitely see that. And sometimes, of course, like over-policing or making kids feel like their school's a prison isn't always the answer. But if you have in my school, I guess I don't remember the cops. None of them were actually like treated as like garbage or anything. I don't remember them having like really bad run-ins or anybody or anything. So I don't know. I do remember having things taken from me because they said they can be used as weapons that I didn't agree with. Like I had a bracelet that had like studs on it. They took that away from me, stuff like that. So, and I was able to get it back at the end of the day when it was time for me to go. But yeah, you definitely saw like a decline. And then if fights did break out, teachers didn't have to get themselves hurt to break the fight up, because you've seen teachers get like pushed against like lockers and hit their head and stuff like that, where if you have an officer in the hallway, if a fight did happen, the officers got in the middle of it and they were able to stop it, and the fight was able to stop instantly. Where like a teacher, they'll push a teacher off, they wouldn't do that with the officer. They'll stop, like, all right, the cop is here, I don't want to go to jail or something like that. So all right, folks, that is it. That is all for this one. Hopefully you guys are happy, safe, and healthy. I'll see you in the next one. Later.